This video will change how you use your phone. We've got 5 very surprising things that nobody's going to realize they're doing wrong until they've been corrected. And I'm saving the best to last, so make sure you stick around till the end. We all have a problem with alarms. They take a lot of time to wake us up, and sometimes, in fact, oftentimes before you know it, you've snoozed through the entire 5 alarms you set for any morning. Right, what I'm going to tell you next is going to catch you off guard, because what you have to do is to set an alarm to say a recording of your name. Your brain has been biologically wired to respond to this name, having done so subconsciously for many years in the past. This works, trust me. So use a voice recorder and either record yourself saying your name, or for a slightly less creepy effect, get someone else to do it for you. Alright, the number of times I see people unlocking their phone, flicking a few pages, only to open one application and then turn their phone off is uncountable. Almost all of us will have apps that we check many times per day, and so every second you save in this process starts to add up very quickly. What you should really try and do to minimize this time is to either place all the apps that you regularly use together in one folder on your home screen, or even better, just directly on the home screen. And this is going to minimize the number of interactions needed in order to open them, saving time, saving battery, and yes, this is a small amount, but it will grow to be significant. Most of the time people use their voice assistants, that is Siri, Cortana, Google Assistant, their phone is on a flat surface, somewhere 4 or 5 meters away, and in these cases you just do not want to reach for the phone. I know, right? What a time to be alive. Now that's all well and good, but at the same time, most people initially train their assistant when they are holding their phone in their hand. And in both of these situations, whether you're holding your phone or it's flat on a surface, your microphone is going to perceive your sound very differently. So if you are finding that your voice assistant isn't doing a very good job of picking up your voice, it's very possible that you trained it in one scenario and you're actually using it in another one. So simply hit the settings and select retrain, and this time do so while your phone is lying flat. I'm not an easy person to annoy, but something that really does get to me is whether you're on Android or whether you're on iOS, using apps again and again, you'll constantly be asked to review them. And you don't have time to sit there writing reviews for every single app you download, so you select no thank you, only to then launch the app again and face the same message all over again. So what you actually need to do, which sounds a little bit counterintuitive, is to select OK, which will then leave the application, take you to the App Store or the Play Store, but it will signal to the application that you've left the review, and 99% of the time they will never bother you again. Fingerprint scanners are great. They are constantly improving both in terms of speed and security, but even the very best often fail to recognize your finger. What is often happening here is that even though you register different parts of your finger, you're only doing so from one particular grip. Using the phone in a different grip can sometimes change which parts of your finger are in contact with the scanner, meaning that the scanner will still not pick up your print. So in order to reduce the number of times this happens, you've got to register the same finger multiple times in each of the different grips you might be holding your phone in. This gives your phone more information about your finger in all of the different possible scenarios it might encounter it in. So even if, when you're swiping your finger across it, your fingerprint doesn't quite match up with finger number 1 saved on your phone, it might very well match up with finger number 2 or finger number 3. Alright, so as a little bit of a bonus, I've got another quick one which I think you'll really like. The number of times I have to type out my emails, addresses, phone numbers on my phone is immense, a few times a day, and it's not a fast process. So use a keyboard shortcut. This can be done in iOS settings and just about every single Android keyboard. The way to normally configure it is to head to the personal dictionary setting and create a word shortcut. And once set up, you could be typing in as little as 2 letters and it could trigger your entire email address to be put in its place. So this is definitely a real time saver. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, I've got tons more like this, so check out the card above and I'll leave some end screens at the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. My name is Aaron. This is Mr. Who's the Boss, and I'm signing out.